Hi guys, welcome to my update for the 23rd of January 2016. So basically this is another update video from the video that I put out 2 weeks ago, just to sort of update you on, again, how my business is progressing and where I'm going with. So basically last time, if you haven't seen the video from the 9th, I think it's 9th of January, or 2 weeks ago, the previous video that I've on my channel, I'd go back to that video and just have a look at that first, so you know kind of what I was talking about. But yeah, okay, so I've got a couple of notes here of where I'm going to start. So basically, from the last video, I talked about looking into a wholesale, like a video game wholesaler. I'm basically still going through the application process with that wholesaler currently. Hopefully we can get that finished by the end of, or at least sort of towards the start of next week, or hopefully by very latest by the end of next week. And I can get the application through and they accept it and they got all my details. There's been all sorts of things where I have to show them my address and prove my address on like bank statements and all this sort of stuff. So I've had to see all kind of information from me. That's the only thing with dealing with wholesalers, they want so much information that it's all kind of taken a long time. But hopefully we'll get that through and I'll be able to really start buying in the bulk that I need in order to get my numbers up of inventory. Because my inventory currently is probably only about 100 items, maybe a little bit more, but it's just not enough. I really need it to be about 400, really, maybe ideally 500. I think that's the aim I'd go for full time, is 500 items for sale at one time. But yeah, certainly more than 100 I need if I want to do it full time anyway. So from the previous video as well, I received the credit card. My bank has sent me the credit card through that. I received that last week, and that's all working fine. I've made a couple of retail arbitrage orders on that, and that seems to be fine. So yeah, that'll be fine. For hopefully when I get the wholesaler through, I'll be able to use that credit card and be able to get the initial order. And then what I'll do is, once I've got an initial order through and I'll get the money through selling the initial order that I've made, then I'll try and pay off the credit card as soon as I can, and then I'll be able to keep the stock going through the money that I've earned and then just keep it rolling. And then hopefully I won't need to use the credit card after that, but I don't know, I'll use it as a reserve. But I'm hoping to pay off the credit card as soon as possible, really, ideally. The other thing from the last video was the Dymo. I've received my Dymo label printer, label writer 450. So that's good now. So I can do all my FBA labels, and I'm using listlabelship.com, and I pay, I think it's £3 a month, and then it prints out all the FBA labels for you by just pressing this button on the Chrome application extension, and then it just does it all for you, which is really nice, because then you don't have to do a screenshot of every single label and then print every single individual label out, because if you're doing like 45 items, especially if they're different items as well, it just takes so long that if you can just press one button, it does all 45 for you. I'd rather pay £3 a month and just have that convenience personally. I might make another video following up this on the list label ship, and what the website is and what it can give you, basically the Chrome extension that it can give you, in order to help with FBA labeling, from if you're using a Dymo printer or a label printer, if you will. The only other thing I want to talk about is maybe like slow sales. I mean, obviously in January, it's really dropped off, like dramatically dropped off, in terms of what I was doing in the fourth quarter anyway. But I kind of expected that, and I just don't have the current stock level to really maintain when the bad times come. I haven't got enough stock to maintain. I mean, when the good times are there, and obviously I'm doing a lot of sales, it doesn't really matter if you've not really got too many items, because you only need a couple of hundred and you're still fine. Well, at least in what I'm doing, because I'm doing very, very quick media sales, which are just, you know, instant, and I can list something and then have a sale the next day. It's kind of that sort of very quick turnover of items, which is good. But yeah, it's still very slow at the moment, but I kind of expected that, and until I get my stock levels higher, I'm not going to maintain a good amount of sales every week. But it has, even with the stock that I currently have, it's still very, very slow, and I reckon even if I had 500 items listed, it would still be a lot lower than what I was doing at fourth quarter. I mean, I was doing 4 to 5 times the amount that I was doing before in fourth quarter. It really is that dramatic. Once you hit that sort of January, February time, things really decline. But I think that's the same with everyone, so I'm not really too concerned there. So the only thing, other thing I want to say is just a couple of pickups that I've got, and then we'll kind of finish the video there. Bit of retail arbitrage here. This is from British Home Stores. This might be only a local deal in Jersey, but I don't know if you might be able to get this in the UK as well. I don't know if they have British. I think they have British Home Stores over there. I'm pretty sure it's a UK brand, but this Laurel and Hardy collection, which is the 20, I think it's 24 DVDs that you get in there. Let me have a look. I can't remember exactly. No, 21 disc collection, 21 disc DVD collection. They've reduced this from £60 down to £30, and on FBA this has got a really good rank, about top 5,000 or top 2,000, something like that, which is really, really high, and it's going for £70 currently on FBA. So I'm going to pitch mine probably about 65. Fees are going to be a lot. Fees are going to be, there's a little bit of packaging which has just gone off there, but don't worry about that. It should be fine. Fees are going to be about, I think it's about £13 in fees I'm going to have to pay, or something like that, or maybe £15. So if I sell it for 65 and say £15 off, then 50, you know, that's still £20 of clear profit. So I'd be very happy with that. From a £30 investment, £20 profit, I'm happy with that. It's not quite double your money, but it's still good in my opinion. From a retail arbitrage deal, that's a good deal. I've got 2 of them, but I might go back and get some more. 2 little pickups yesterday in the charity shop, but again, there's nothing special here. Scrabble, quite a vintage one. I think usually about a tenner. I think I paid £1 for that. But the better pickup was Guess Who vintage, which is about £20 on eBay. You can get about at least £20, maybe a little bit more at Christmas time, I reckon. And I paid £1 for that, so pretty happy with that one. I haven't really checked all the contents, but I'm pretty sure everything should be there and it should be alright. But you know, if not, I can always complete them and make them up, and especially the Guess Who vintage Guess Who. If I haven't got all the cars and stuff, I'll certainly make that one up and sell it. Buy like the spares on eBay if I need to. So this video is kind of coming up to about 10 minutes now, so I kind of want to leave it there. Basically, if you kind of like what I'm doing with my channel at the moment, then if you could like the video, that'd be great, and give me some support. If you haven't already, just subscribe as well. Any new people, if you could subscribe so you can get the latest videos that I'm going to put out. I'm going to try and put out, like I was saying in the last video, I'm going to try and put out a video every 2 weeks. Maybe I might put in maybe 2 every 2 weeks, so I might put like 1 every week. By maybe putting like a latest sales video in, or like a special video if I do like a pickup or something. But I think I'll probably aim for 1 every 2 weeks, just because it's time-wise it's easier for me. So thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.